here at the grind, and who we got coming up here?
This is Daigon versus Treemo. I haven't seen Daigon in forever. I'm pretty sure this man's got a kid now.
That is insane. He was one of the old goats here at the beginning of the grind, and now good to see him back here. Winners round one against Treemo's Yoshi, and already putting on some work.
I've missed him dearly, and it's fun to see him still rocking the Peach, because I do remember him playing Peach back in like 2019. Man, it's been a hot second, but I'm so happy to have him back. And hey, Treemo, a new name, a new face that I haven't really seen much here, but always a good time to put yourself on the map versus the old guard.
Exactly. We got to see what these the new folks have in store. And right now, though, it feels like Daigon's like he's got that consistent Peach combo game so that you can just get an early lead. But this is always the problem with Peach: is how do you actually finish the stocks? Yoshi using that mobility and those projectiles to just make it hard to air this man.
Just trying to go for land those hard hits on Treemo, and you got to be careful with the double jump armor on Yoshi as well. So I imagine it might be a little bit extra tricky to deal with Yoshi.
Lots of nairs out of shield too, so it looks like Daigon is like he's trying to swing and catch this man doing something out of his shield, but every single time just taking the two hits, finally lands the kill right there. 78%, not too dangerous for Daigon either.
Yeah, the crown and neutral definitely going to do the trick from center stage. And like you said, 78%, nothing to scoff at, but you're just about to lap Treemo in percent here, and that's always a good sign if you're a competitor. Like, all right, I got a lot of time to play with here, but got to keep that momentum going.
Agreed. Now we get a little bit of a ledge pressure. Try to go, looks like perhaps a runoff trump attempt from Treemo, but misses the edge and gets punished with a full reverse here. Great down here, though. That move does an unreasonable amount of damage.
I was about to say, a criminal amount, some might say. But hey, if you're Treemo, we definitely need those almost off the top. Not quite enough. And you mentioned Peach trying to finish her play, but how is Yoshi going to do it? There it is, unsafe dash attack. We up smashing in this house.
We've seen a couple of those now from Daigon. Just a little bit of unsafe shield pressure, and Treemo's out of shield options have been on point so far.
For the most part, I see Daigon kind of winning those neutral exchanges, and you can say their unsafe approaches from Treemo means you get the crown to the face. Not to mention the ledge pressure right now. Can you get the snipe on the turnip? I love that double jump from Treemo, though.
Going so deep, too. Just Daigon wasn't able to react to those options because he was in the magnifier, so you couldn't really tell when Yoshi was coming back up from the bottom.
No, so even some egg bounces being a little bit tricky here for Daigon.
That big nair, actually, was that snuffing out the entire turnip?
Apparently. Nair go bird, all I gotta say. Hey, there's a quick one, but again, double jump armor is gonna do it. But hey, the follow-up is actually the one to take the stock there.
It feels like get-up attacks are so risky against Peach because Peach float will just sometimes like get just above that. And that's what we just saw right there. Daigon just floated, Treemo swung wild, and then that's a free back air for Daigon.
Gotta be aware of those really low-hitting moves like down tilts, like get-up attacks. And she's floating. It's a little bit of a danger zone. Not to mention just kind of again, holding center stage too. Daigon really understands, like, if I just keep center stage, forcing Treemo to approach with this lead, I can cause a lot of problems. If you get the fake out,
you called it, exactly. A little bit of just a fade back, just a wee bit. That parasol is so tricky. It's like Captain Falcon-esque, where it's like, oh, they've upbeat. I have them now. No.
I have them now because we do not tech, apparently. That's a little bit rough, that's for sure.
That was an awkward hitbox.
It was kind of weird. Peachy indeed, Peach. Peachy indeed. If I'm Daigon, I'm happy with that one.
Stage counter picks for Yoshi. Do you think we're going to get something like a Kalos where Yoshi just has a ton of room to run? Maybe a town in the city where we can kill off the side with nairs edge guarding?
I can definitely see it. I'm trying to think. I feel like Yoshi also kind of kills vertical.
True.
So I'd be careful, and I would maybe try to find myself a stage that I can really capitalize on.
Yeah, I think that, like, Kalos is one of those really good picks for Yoshi's because it makes it really hard for characters to mix up their recovery options. And Yoshi off stage, we all know how good that character is. And then you have, like, those platforms are at a perfect height for, like, eggs into up airs because that kills relatively early when the platforms are that high on Kalos.
And it's going to be the ladder game because we're going to Battlefield with some Death Mountain music. Again, thank you for counterpicking music. I like to hear some good tunes. I wouldn't pick Death Mountain, but I get to hear it now because of the players, and that's fun. That's unique. Adds a little bit of spice to the game.
Got to get that banger going. That also gives you incentive to use the game audio, which I'm a 100% a game audio defender. I think that there's so many moves that you can't react to, but the audio cues help out a ton.
I'm a music player. My brain just fizzles out, so I can just listen to music.
I can't deal with like characters like Snake without the audio cues.
That's fair. I mean, hey, when he says there, you got to make sure it's there.
Exactly. You have to know what to look for.
Ooh, a little bit of the turnip grab, but the air dodge onto stage means that Daigon gets the free grab. And this is a lot of pressure on Treemo right now.
And it's not being applied by like a rapid burst of buttons. It's basically Daigon just being so patient and calling out these options appropriately.
My man's holding up smash at ledge. You know you got to be a little more careful about that, especially the back air. Treemo trying to force themselves to get back on the stage means that Daigon can stuff that out and take the stock. And amazing lead right now, and even getting the lap.
And look at that pressure right there. Like, Daigon was trying to go ahead and get some like Z-drop shenanigans with safe shield pressure, but the long-range grab from Treemo racking up a solid bit of percent.
Gotta be careful. Hey, now you get the center stage at the very least. Pelt some eggs, cause some problems. How are you gonna pressure at ledge? one too many egg tosses means that Daigon gets the ability to recover center stage for themselves, so still.
Oof, that little nair was just ever so slightly off right there from Treemo. I love the option, just going off stage, waiting to try to react what Daigon does with that quick button. But look at that. Now we've got Daigon already applying that shield pressure and then immediately backing off and preparing for the out shield option and responding with the back air.
Another up smash there, not quite getting the rainbow off the top. But still, you're in such a great position right now because, again, that's a second stock. Daigon up 3-1, just creating so much pressure. Treemo looking to the crowd. They can't help you there, my guy. You gotta focus up. Beat this princess down.
Recenter and refocus, but right now it just feels as though Daigon firmly in control, picking his spot so appropriately. And Treemo, these air-to-airs just are not working. It feels like he's decided to abandon the ground game. Daigon recognizing and punishing so well.
Yeah, just amazing work right now. Potentially getting this next stock in just a second. Just look at the pressure. Finally, Treemo gets a chance to kind of return to sender a little bit, but throwing himself off stage, trying to find something in neutral. Dangerous game. The pressure.
Oh, it's so terrifying. He just walks back and then immediately cocks back with the up smash. Not going to work out. Treemo gets his stock, but I respect the confidence right there from Daigon.
Oh, and just the raw crown off stage, using the float. More than enough to get that JV3. Excellent work, Daigon, continuing their winner side run, and Treemo getting a little bit of an embrace.
Yeah, exactly. These always are helping him out, giving a little bit of tips, and we'll be able to get the improvement coming on, hopefully, a little bit. That's one of the, yeah, exactly. It's always like, all right, let me tell you exactly what you did wrong while the mistakes are still in your head.
Yeah. Getting the homie some love on the stream. You love to see it.
Exactly.
And man, I've missed Daigon. I'm definitely going to have to chat with him after, like, at some point tonight because I haven't seen him in years.
I mean, we've actually been seeing a few of the old guard come out, not just for Smash Ultimate, but for multiverses. Sunfish has been hosting brackets here at the grind, and we've seen some old faces here coming out, including MDVA's very own Tuesday, who's been stopping by and running bracket quite a bit. Apparently, he is a force to be reckoned with in multiverses. MDVA also has, like, Zage.
And
like
Courage?
Zage and Courage, of course. But I'm just like, Zage came out of the woodwork again.